Hello everyone, how are you? This is Ritesh from TechMat. Today we are going to start a new video regarding Windows Server 2012 installation. First I will give you the overview what is Windows and what is Windows Server OS. Okay, first what is a server? There are two types, one is server and one is client. Server is a program or a device that provides functionality for other programs or device called clients. That is, on server we deploy different roles like DNS, DHCP, Active Directory, and to servers we connect the clients. Okay, clients like Windows 7, Windows XP, these are clients. Currently Windows 10 is running. Second, an operating system. What is an operating system? It is a program that manages hardware, software, resources. Okay, that is which runs on hardware. Okay, and application. It is an interface between hardware and application. Okay, so the different types of operating systems are Windows, Linux, Unix. Okay, so most of the world uses Windows, Linux and Unix. Okay, in Windows further it is the different versions are client and server. In client there is Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows 10. Okay, and in Windows Server there are different versions like Windows 2000, Windows Server 2003, Windows Server 2008, Windows Server 2008 R2, Windows 2012, Windows 2012 R2, Windows 16, and the latest one is Windows 2019. So today we are going to study about Windows Server 2012 R2 OS installation. Okay, so first the minimum requirement for the OS given by Microsoft is minimum processor is of 1.4 gigahertz 64-bit processor. Okay, there are two types of processor, 32-bit and 64-bit. So as per Microsoft, 64-bit processor is required. Previously till 2008 Windows 2008 server, there were two versions, 32-bit as well as 64-bit OS, but after from 2008 R2 there is only 64-bit servers. So that is a requirement. Second, minimum RAM requirement is 12 MB, 512 MB. Okay, it is a minimum requirement. Then minimum disk to install OS is 32 GB. Okay, and here is a reference link that is provided by the Microsoft. Okay, second, but in production environment actually where we deploy, minimum processor is required of 2 gigahertz, which is 64-bit processor same. Okay, minimum 2 GB of RAM. Okay, and minimum 100 GB of disk space. Okay, for OS drive, because the WinSSX folder is there, that I will show you in further videos. Okay, it takes most of the space. Okay, for deep dive of WinSSX there will be a separate video. Okay, so first for doing the OS installation there is a link to download given by Microsoft, where you get a evaluation period, ISOs. Evaluation period means it's a period of 180 days where you can use free OS. Okay, after 180 days you have to activate. Okay, or the OS will not work. Okay, so first I will go to this link. Okay, I copy this link and paste. Okay, so see there are different OS, you can see Windows Server 2019 server. Okay, Essential Hyper-V OS is different. Windows Server 2016 OS is different. Hyper-V OS is different. So now we want Windows Server 2008 12 R2. Okay, so we click which type you want. Do you want for Azure? Do you want for ISO? Do you want for virtual lab? Do you want for VHD? VHD is used for Hyper-V, so we want ISO. Click ISO, press continue. So here you have to fill the details. Okay, after that you have to press continue. Okay, so it will start downloading. So I have already downloaded the ISO. Okay, so my ISO for 2012 is Windows Server 2012 R2. Okay, this is my ISO. Copy it. Okay. Meanwhile, yeah, it is getting copy. I will give you overview where I am currently. I am installing the Windows 2012 R2 on VMware Workstation. Okay, so this is a VMware Workstation. It is like VMware ESXi host, but it's installed on Windows. This is a VMware Workstation. So first, to create a new ISO, you have to click Home, create new virtual machine. Then click keep the default settings typical. Okay, the ISO is got copied. You can see here my destination. Now see, keep the default setting typical. Click next. Here it will ask okay for the ISO path. So here I will provide the ISO path. Okay, so I have copied it in the drive where I am going to create the virtual machines. This is the ISO of 12 GB of 3.9 GB ISO of Windows Server 2012 R2. Okay, next here I will provide what should be the host name that will be displayed here. Okay, so for example win 01. Okay, win 01. So browse, I will browse the path where I want to exactly deploy my machine. So I will deploy it my D drive, Windows. Okay, here I will make a new folder, whatever folder name you want, that is I will make same folder name 01 win 01, so it will be easy to remember. Second, it will ask how much disk space you want, so I will keep it by default 60 GB. Okay, then it will ask that the virtual disk whatever after OS installation, the VMware files that will be created, that you want split or it should be single. Keep the setting by default as split. Then it will ask you to customize. Here you can customize. You can increase the RAM, add processors. So if I want 2 cores, okay, I will add here network setting. This is an important one of the important settings. So network for LAN, okay, I have customized it the virtual network VMnet 1 and 2. I have created 2 networks. So first I will add it in the host only. If you put select bridge, so it will get connected to your physical network, that is of the system. Okay, so if you want to access internet for virtual machine, so you have to select bridge connection, but I don't want internet on this machine, so I will select this VNet. I want to LAN virtual network. Okay, so this in USB. If you don't want USB, you can select this sound card. If you don't want sound card, I don't want printer because I am not going to connect the printer ever. So remove that. Okay. Display will be automatic. Okay. RAM you can increase it as you want. Okay. So I want 4 GB, so I will put 4 GB. Okay. Close. Okay. So the customization has been done. Finish. Okay. Now it will start OS installation. Okay. You can see here the OS installation has been started. So this is the first window when you boot from the CD. Okay, it will ask to install language, okay, currency and time zone format. Here you can select India. This is for India, Hindi, but by default whatever is there, I am keeping it that. Okay, English India. You can keep English India. Type of keyboards, you can select different types of keyboard, whichever you want. Okay, as I am from India, I will keep the default setting. Okay, then click next. Here are two options, one is repair, one is install. So we have to repair. While repairing, we will select this repair option, but now I am doing a fresh installation, so I will select install now. Okay, so setup is starting now. Now there are 4 options. Okay, so these are the different types of licensing in Windows Server 2012. Okay, standard, data center. Okay, in standard data center there are also 2 types. One is server core. Server core edition is the edition where you get only commands. There is no GUI, that is graphical interface. Okay, so in standard licensing there are some different features. Okay, like some features are not there, like Hyper-V role is there, but you cannot deploy unlimited machines. In data center you can deploy unlimited machines. Okay, many features are there that are in standard and which are in data center, not in standard. Okay, so I will select data center, evaluation, server, GUI. Okay, click next, accept license terms. Okay, click next. So here are again 2 options, upgrade, install Windows and keep the files and settings and application. This option is used when you do in place upgrade. Okay, I will show you the video of in place upgrade in future. Okay, in place upgrade means like upgrading machine from 2008 to 2012 or from 2012 to 2016 or 19. Okay, means keeping the old OS on. By keeping the old OS, we deploy a new OS. Files, application installs, everything remains the same. Okay, and on that only you will deploy the new OS. But now we are doing a fresh installation, so we will select custom install. Okay, custom install option we have selected. Then after this it will ask the drive. Currently there is only one drive. Okay, if there are multiple drives in your servers or system, it will show here. Okay, so you have to select the drive that you want. Okay, if you want to increase or decrease the size, means it is 60 GB. If you don't want to use full 60 GB for OS, you want to use 30 GB, 40 GB for OS, and remaining 20, 30 GB for data. So you can do it from here. okay, but I want only one drive currently. I will apply. So to ensure that Windows feature work correctly, you might have additional partition for system. Okay, this prompt will come. This prompt will create a 100 MB drive for system files, that is boot files and all. Okay, so see, you can see here 320 MB. Okay, 320 MB is free space, and total size of that drive is 350 MB. Okay, here all the system files are there. Okay, that is used for boot purposes. Okay, boot files. Okay, so if I select this, and it will not give, because Windows cannot be installed on this show details, so this partition is too small. Okay, at least see, this much partition is required. Okay, that is 8 GB, but 8 GB is not enough, because I will show you once the OS is installation how much size of that OS is there. So drive partition, I will select this. Next, okay, OS installation has started. So first it's copying the Windows file, okay, the system, and files are getting installed. It will install all the Windows related components. Okay, then installation of features of Windows, then installation of updates, then it will finalize. Okay, and it will show. So meanwhile it's getting installed, I will pause the video. So guys, now installation is almost completion. Okay, this is just finishing up. So it will restart automatically in 8 seconds, or you want fast, you can click restart now. So the OS installation is done. Now it will reboot, and it will create a desktop for us. Okay. First it will ask for user ID and password. Okay, you want to, for the administrator, it will prompt the administrator. Okay. The administrator is the sole account, like in Unix and Linux there are root accounts. So in Windows there is an administrator account which has full rights. Okay, full rights to do any changes in the system. Okay, we will learn administrator rights in our future video of rights management. Okay, there I will show you different types of users, what are the different types of users are there in Windows. See, here you have prompted, okay, administrator. By default, when the OS is installed, we have to log in with this user only, that is administrator. So I will set the password. Okay, so once you type the password here, you have to confirm by re-entering here. Okay, click finish. It will finalize your settings. So this is a lock screen. Okay, when you lock the screen, it looks like this. I'm going to unlock it. Enter the password for the administrator. So this is a desktop. Okay, the desktop. whenever you log in into the Windows server, okay, by default first server manager will open. Okay, for server manager related I will show you in future videos. Okay, what is a server manager, what are roles, what are features, okay, how it was, we can also disable the server manager while at the time of login, so it will not pop up. Okay, so first I will close it. Okay, the desktop, task manager, see the task manager, here it shows performance. Okay, CPU utilization, memory utilization. Here in performance it will give overview. Okay, users, which users are login. Okay, if there are multiple users, then there will be multiple logins to show. Services. Okay, here in status you can check which services are running. Okay, stop or manual. Okay, which services are running and stop. Okay, also these are the processes that are running. Okay, that's it guys for the video. Okay, please subscribe my channel. If you want any more details regarding the Windows, you can write it down in the comment box. Okay, give a like for my channel. Get back to you soon with a new video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.